We have to make sure that the politicians are held accountable.
Every administration had the ability to put a ban on asbestos.
When it comes to asbestos, it really is about power, money, and politics.
The last speaker on this panel is Jonckheere from Belgium. He has quite a story to tell.
Good afternoon, everyone. So thank you, Linda, for inviting me here. I can see that every year this conference is bringing more and more foreign accents. Let me bring my French accents to you today. Maybe I could say good day, but... So this is family Jonckheere. We were 5 boys raised by Pierre and François Jonckheere. Pierre was an engineer at the multinational Eternit. Eternit, as you know, was a major leader in asbestos cement in the world. How did we get from this happy picture to the second picture? My grandfather, Paul, was hired by Eternit in 1937. He was known to have kept the 2 factories open during World War II, so workers could keep their jobs at the factory and not to be sent to Germany in the labor camps. Father Pierre was hired in '52 as an engineer, and he's made his whole career at the plant. Needless to say that we didn't know much about asbestos, because in those days Eternit was a champion to lie to people, to union leaders, as well as to government employees, to be able to promote asbestos. He died of mesothelioma at the age of 59, and we lost him in 2007. A couple of years later, Françoise, my mother, was starting to cough, and she was diagnosed also with a mesothelioma, and we lost her in 2000. I will tell you a little bit more about her fight tomorrow during my presentation. Then came Brother Pierre-Paul, who lost his life also due to mesothelioma at the age of 43. And in 2009, we lost Stefan, a second brother, also due to mesothelioma. Both had 3 kids. How did we get there? What happened? Well, Belgium, just a quick review, is between France and Holland. You can see in red there a corridor between Brussels and the Dutch border where the high rate of mesothelioma can be found. Guess where I was living? Of course, Eternit is not the only factory and plant causing disease. We have a major shipping building industry as well as chemical industries near the harbor of Antwerp. To the right, you see a little aerial pictures of Cagle. I had the chance to take Linda and give her a tour of my village. You can see the 2 factories with the white squares near the canal, and you can see where my home was. We didn't know how much the air and probably the water was contaminated by asbestos. To this day, I can say that my lungs are full of asbestos, and I don't want to make any enemies, but this is Canadian asbestos that I'm carrying in my lungs. Together with a friend of mine, Daniel Lambeau, we have made a little movie, and we wanted to present it to you today as an avant-première, and we hope that Linda, with her connections, she's going to show it to the people that needs to be shown. We believed that the American public has to be educated, and maybe the film will create some thinking about the people you have elected into the office. Please enjoy the film.
So Eric, here we are in front of the United Nations in Geneva with all the flags of every country in the world. And how many banned asbestos?
Only 61 countries have banned asbestos so far.
Only 61.
Canada will join the ban as of January 2018. What about you, America? We need your help. America must help to ban asbestos worldwide.
So there are 131 countries who did not ban asbestos.
A lot of work is yet to do. Please join us in the fight.